All right, guys, it's Saturday. We got college football today. Quick recap of Thanksgiving. I promised you Washington money line, and I delivered in the biggest way possible. They dominated Dallas. I told you Dallas stinks. Don't trust them. They got lucky against the Vikings. Washington has a defense, and they shut them down. They did it. Washington money line. That's really all we hit on Thursday. Story of my season, we missed another big-time parlay payout with that Washington same-game parlay. Hit everything but the Terry McLaurin anytime touchdown. Still can't believe it didn't hit. We hit all the hard parts, but I thought for sure that would have been the easiest part of the bet. But, hey, live to bet another day. So we're on to college football today. I'm going to tell you what I like. I'm going to give you a bonus college basketball game. Just kind of get my feet wet in college basketball. Got to see what these teams are doing. So I'm going to give you that game first. Giving you Penn State versus VMI. Penn State minus 19.5. Still not totally sure what this team's going to look like. They lost Lamar Stevens. That is a big loss. They still got a pretty decent team, but they lost their coach. Kind of a big deal there. The players are pretty upset about it. They don't know why he's not there anymore. Apparently there was an investigation into some allegations about maybe misconduct. None of the players were interviewed. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. They don't get it. They're pissed off. They're playing this season for Tom Chambers. And I think they're going to come out, shot from a cannon, put a beat down on VMI. I think they're going to cover 19.5. So that's the only college basketball game I'm going to give you today. As the season progresses, we'll get into a little bit more of that. But today we're going to be looking at college football. So college football, this is what I like today. Indiana minus 10.5 against Maryland. Maryland, they're okay. They're not great. They're not terrible. They're okay. Indiana, they look like they're kind of the real deal. They played Ohio State tough. I don't think that game was as close as the final score. They got a couple touchdowns at the end. It really didn't matter, but Indiana, they're a tough team, and I think they're going to smoke Maryland because they're pissed off that they didn't beat Ohio State. We'll see. I think they cover 10.5, though. NC State, Syracuse, over 50.5 points. Kind of a low number for college football. I like that to go over. Michigan, Penn State. This team still has not proven to me that they can win a game. The line is 0.5 point. Michigan favored by 0.5 point. So you're basically just looking at an even matchup. You're going to be betting money line. The odds are the same both ways. Michigan's going to win this game. Penn State just is not good. They're very poorly coached in every single aspect, and they have not been able to do anything this season. They're not going to be able to beat Michigan. Michigan, very up and down, and really, at the end of the day, I think they stink, but not as bad as Penn State. So Michigan's going to win this game. It's in Michigan. They're going to win. Kentucky, Florida, over 60.5. SEC, they score points. Kentucky's going to score. Florida's going to score. They're going to go over 60. Coastal Carolina, Texas State. Coastal Carolina is a real deal. This team's good. This team is really good. They haven't even had a football program that long. They're good, though. I'm taking them 16.5. If you can get it there. I've seen it 17.5. It's kind of bouncing around. I would take it at 17.5, too. 16.5, I got it at. I love it. I think they cover that. Pitt, Clemson. Clemson back in action after that debacle last weekend, canceled against Florida State. Dabo says Florida State was ducking them, whatever. So they're pissed. They are going to put a beat down on Pitt. Over 57.5. I got it yesterday, 55.5. I'll take this game over 60. I don't care. They are going to blow them out. But they'll probably give up a couple touchdowns, too, towards the end. It's going to be high scoring. We're going over. Auburn, Alabama, over 62.5. Big-time rivalry game in the SEC. Alabama has been putting up points like it is its job this year. Auburn can score, too. Alabama's defense, I don't want to say suspect, but maybe not as powerful as they have been in years past. This game's going to be high. Lock of the day out of those picks. God, as much as I don't want to say it, the lock of the day is Michigan beating Penn State. That's the lock of the day every single week. Penn State's going to lose. It breaks my fucking heart. You see that? I ride with them, but they stink. We got basketball, though. They're covering 19.5. Lock of the day, Michigan, money line minus half a point over Penn State. Today, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go Four Roses. And we're going to go with Troeg's Blizzard of Hops. Here's the hope, and Penn State can prove me wrong. That's a bet that I will be happy to lose. If they can beat this Michigan, because I fucking hate Michigan. If they can win this game, I will be happy to lose that money. Let's go.